Freedom Tribers, or not Freedom Tribers, Lord have mercy. Reset, rewind. Great morning, purpose driven profit. Great morning, Team Cash. It is Coach D here coming live with you this morning. I am super excited to be here with you guys. So as you are coming in live, give me a great morning. Let me know where you're coming in from and drop me a hello in the comments. So here in the United States, we are just finished celebrating Memorial Day. So today is kind of like my Monday, because yesterday I kind of had the day off. So happy late Memorial Day to all of you, or happy holiday to you, whatever holiday you were celebrating, where you are from. So great morning, Clark. Welcome in. Today we are talking about 3 steps to a simply irresistible brand. 3 steps to a brand that they won't and that they can't forget. So we're going to be talking about that today. So guys, before I get started, we're talking about that. Let me just give a brief announcement. We are having yet another Amazon workshop, because I know that a lot of you missed it and some of you are new. Some of you want to see it. So we're going to be having another workshop running on June 4th. The link is pinned below, so you can sign up for that free workshop at bit.ly/win-with-Amazon, bit.ly/win-with-Amazon. So be sure that you jump and you sign up for that workshop, and you are live with us, and we'll be talking about how myself and some of my students are scaling accounts very quickly from 0 to 20K months. So if you are interested in doing that and you want to hear more about the process, definitely join us live on that free workshop and come and hear all about it. So I want to say a wonderful, warm welcome to all of my new members here in Purpose Driven Profit. If you don't know me yet, guys, my name is Coach Dallas Gordon. I am an international coach and marketing strategist. I help digitalpreneurs to build irresistible brands, maximize traffic and sales, and get big results online. So welcome to you guys. Great seeing you here. If you're on the replay, hashtag me replay. Let me know that you stopped by to listen. Okay, guys, so today we're talking about 3 steps to an irresistible brand. And I think that branding, the way that we present ourselves to the world, the way that we treat people in the world is so very important. And it's important to have to building successful businesses online. So some of you may be looking at some of the other brands out there. You may be looking at some of the other people that are selling some of the same things that you're selling. And you may be looking around and saying, guys, that, they are selling the same exact products that I'm selling, but yet they have such a big impact online. They have such a big audience. They have such a big and great response. And great morning, Davita. Welcome in. Great morning, Ascender Zandra. Welcome in. So I am not saying that the only reason why these other brands have more success than you is because they are have better branding. I'm not saying that, but a really one of the biggest issues with a lot of online brands is a lack of proper branding, is a lack of knowing how to brand properly. So that's why we're talking about that today, because many times you will see, and I go out there and I dissect businesses all the time, especially e-commerce businesses, and I look and see what people are selling and where they're sourcing and getting products from. And a lot of times it's the same China products that people are ordering from China and from other places and local suppliers. Okay, so I'm seeing the same products out there. Great morning, Ascender Therese. Welcome in. I'm seeing these same products out there, okay, on the marketplace. And what's the difference between you and the same products you're selling as someone else is selling in them? Okay, so we're going to talk about some steps to build a brand that will be simply impossible to forget. Are you guys ready? If you're ready, drop me a ready in the comments. Drop me some emojis, guys, to invite some of the members in the group in. You can hit the invite button or tag a few of the members in here as well. And let's get this party started. Okay, so number 1, guys, dare to be different. Dare to be different. And you may have heard me say this before, and you may have heard a lot of other people say this before, but I really, really want you to hear it again. And I really, really wanted to, what does one of the comedians say? Let it sizzle in your spirit. Y'all might know who I'm talking about. Let that sizzle in your spirit, okay? That it is time to dare to be different. And I want you guys to start asking yourself questions like, what makes my brand different? And I see those readies in there. What makes my brand different? What makes my brand stand out? Why would I want to buy from me? Great morning, Lavelle. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. So that's what I want you to ask yourself is what would make someone else want to stop in their tracks and look at what I have to offer? What is so different about me? I mean, I've had to ask myself that as a coach, okay? I'm teaching some of the same things that some of the other great coaches out there are teaching. So what makes me different? Why would you want to take time out on your lunch break or take a little corner at your desk and listen to me? What would make you want to pull on the side of the road and want to listen to me? Hey, Marcia, welcome. I'm glad you're here. What would make you want to stop what you're doing and want to listen to Coach D? I have to ask myself that. What is it about my training and teaching and coaching that is going to motivate people into action? What's so special about me? We all have that special gift deep down on the inside. And that's what makes our branding so beautiful and so different and so stand out. So I want you guys to dare to be different and dare to be different by asking yourself those kind of questions. What makes me so different? What's different about what I'm bringing to the marketplace? Why would people want to work with me? Right? And it's a real question. And that question might be a burning question for some people. That question might hurt for some people. But I really want you to stop and ask yourself, why me? Why me? Why me? Right? And e-commerce is great. Although I'm so much more as a coach than just e-commerce. And you guys will see that because my whole brand is turning around from that. Of course, I'll still teach it, but it's not my main thing. Okay, so why would people want to buy from you? That's the question that you should ask yourself. Why me? And come up with a list of reasons, and don't feel bad about listing your good qualities. As a business owner, don't feel like you're being cocky because you feel like you're praising yourself for a moment. It's important to know what you bring to the table. Some of you wonder how certain speakers or certain presenters or how certain coaches have so much confidence. Well, it's important to know what you bring to the table versus everybody else. What do you bring to the table that's different? Hey, welcome in. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to ask, okay? It is you being authentic that makes your brand pop. I'm going to say it again. It is you being authentic, guys, that makes your brand pop. It is your authenticity that makes it pop, okay? And sparkle. And honestly, to be honest with you, as a brand, I'm so disappointed in a lot of brands these days. I'm so disappointed, especially where I live at. The customer service really sucks. So it's really not even that hard this day and time to shine as a brand. I mean, goodness, just simply, it's okay. We're in a group, so you can't really share in the group. It's all right, hon. But you can invite and tag some people in if you can. But I'm so disgusted with how people treat people. I'm so disgusted with that. Locally and virtually. Like, brands are not what they used to be. People don't care about people. So if you could simply just infuse caring about people a little bit, Jesus, into your branding, that right there will make you stand out. So it's your authentic self that makes your brand pop. Okay, it's being you. All right. So number 2 is know your core values. Somebody put in the comments core values. Hey, Salia, welcome in. Know your core values and stick to them. I'm going to say it again, guys. Know your core values and stick to them. Yeah, I don't either. And I can't get with it, right? I can't get with it. But know your core values, guys, and stick with it. Stick with it. I want you to ask yourself today, what are my top 3 core values? Or what does your company stand for? Or What do you want to be known for? These are 3 different ways. Thanks, Davida, for inviting. These are 3 different ways to answer this question. What are my top 3 core values? And feel free, guys, if you know them off the top of your head, to share them in the comments. Okay. Yes, Tammy. What are your 3 core values? If that's not clear to you, like that question is not clear to you, ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? Or ask yourself, what do I want my company to stand for? Right? What do I want? So just to do a quick reset, guys, we are talking about 3 steps to a brand that they can't forget. If you're new to this group, welcome in. My name is Coach Dallas Gordon. Don't forget to sign up for the free Amazon workshop. The link is in the comments below. We'll be running that next week. So I'm excited about that, to be running that again. So be sure to grab your spot there, okay? So back to core values, we're on number 2, which is important to know your core values and to stick to them. It's your core values, guys, that bleed through your energy, the energy of your brand, that bleed through your marketing, that bleeds through everything that you do. That's really going to make your brand unforgettable. So every single thing that I do, thanks for those tags, Clark. Every single thing that I do bleeds, screams my core values. Everything. I don't like to do anything that isn't a part of my core values. I don't like to show up in front of you if I can't be in alignment to my core values. I don't like to put my hands to anything that is not my core value. Great morning, Robin, Ascender. Great morning. And one of the words that is, hey, great morning, Red, welcome in. One of the words that describes my core values is integrity. Integrity. Okay? I like to operate in integrity. If I can't operate in integrity with you, I'm not going to operate with you. If I really don't feel like my service is a good fit for you, if I don't feel like it's good that you do a particular thing, I'm not going to encourage you to do it. A lot of my programs now are open door, closed door, or by invite only, because I'm only interested at this point, guys, is inviting my ideal customer into my business so that I can serve you in the best possible way. And you can feel as though you've been served in the best possible way. So I'm not looking to just take everybody's money and just service everybody. Great morning, Freedom Triber. Welcome in. I'm looking for certain customers. I'm looking for certain types of clients. So no, all of my services are not open to everyone at this point. Only certain people that I'm looking to work with, right? So strengthen those core values. Ask yourself, what are they? What are they? What does my company stand for? What do I want to be known for? What do I want to be known for? And when you want to be known for something, guys, you want to make sure that not just you stand for it, but you want to make sure that you are communicating those core values as well to your team, to those who work for you. You want to be sure that those core values are also communicated all the way down from the leader, all the way down. Those core values should trickle all the way down to the bottom. I wouldn't say the bottom, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. So no matter whether somebody meets you or they meet somebody from your team, everyone should be in alignment to your core values. I pride myself on the Profit Freedom Tribe. I pride myself on the Ascend Mastermind and the Amazon Mastermind and the different programs I have. If you go out to my business page and you look at my reviews, I pride myself on that word of mouth that's out there. I like that the Freedom Tribers say to me that this group, this school, this culture is just so non-judgmental. I can post anything without feeling judged. This is such a loving, supportive community. And I want to ask you, do you know why? Because it trickles down from the leader, me, into my business. It trickles down from the leader, you, into your business. So make sure that everything that you do matches and aligns with your core values. And no, I'm not saying that you're going to be perfect. I have my days too. I sometimes make errors. I sometimes, may not perceive things in the way that I should. And then maybe later I come back and apologize or change or get better or grow over time. However, guys, do your best to stick to what your core values are. What are you about? What do you want to be known for? And you guys see, I'm kind of harping on that because it's so important. It's so important. If someone here was to post something bad about me, like if one of you decided to not like something I said and you post in my group and say, Coach Dallas Gordon is a fraud and she's this and she's that, I guarantee you an army would come after you. An army of people who don't play that about Coach D. Why? Because they understand that I have standards that I operate by. And a lot of them have been on the boat with me for a long time, and they won't tolerate you speaking bad about me. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the sort of culture that you want to create. Robin said, yes, we would. So great morning, Sharon. Welcome in. So so here we go. Build a brand that makes it hard for people to leave you. I'm going to say that again because this is so powerful. Build a brand that makes it hard for people to leave you, meaning cancel you, not use you anymore. Okay. And if they do, they always come back. If they do, they always come back. I have customers to come into my business. I have customers to leave my business. Number one, the retain rate is phenomenal. But number two, the rate at which people come back to work with me after leaving for whatever their personal reasons might be are freaking phenomenal. Build an irresistible brand because they're afraid that if they don't stay connected with you, they might miss something. That's just how interesting you should be. Okay. So number three, what's the personality of your brand? And I want you guys to really catch this. Thanks, Catchy. What's the personality of your brand? Somebody put that in the comments as this is our last point. Think of your brand, guys, as a person. I want you to start to think of your brand as a person, whether your brand is a he or a she. And I want you to ask yourself, what does she say? What does she like? Okay. What kind of colors does she like to dress in? What kind of people does she like to hang around? What's her language? What's her vibration? Where does she like to go? Okay. And because your brand has a personality. And if you start sort of like treating your personality as if they were a person, you would really start to understand the merge between your brand and who your brand is. Okay. Give your brand a personality because unfortunately, some of the brands out there and some of you literally have flatline brands. It is so boring that it is unbearable. My God. I mean, there are some people that I love the information. Great morning, Ascender Felisa. Welcome in. I love the information that they give out, guys, but unfortunately, they bore me to sleep. The delivery that they give and the type of brand that they build lacks color, lacks personality. Great morning, Bessie Janine. Welcome in. They lack color. They lack personality. They lack pizzazz. Whatever you want to call it, swag, whatever you want to put on it. These brands are freaking boring. So treat your brand as if your brand is an actual person. Either it's a she or it's a he. And ask yourself, what would she wear? What colors would she wear? Right? What would she say? What type of things would my brand say? What sort of wording would she use? What's up, Mac? Welcome in. So you guys see me, right, Janine? You guys see me using words like hashtag hello and heck yes and all these things that I say. These are things that I really say. I'm not getting on camera and being silly and saying things that are crazy. I say things that are real crazy in real life. Right? I make these facial expressions in real life. I want you guys to think about that. Give your brand a personality, please. Okay? Give your brand a personality. Some of you are too afraid to have freedom inside of your own brand and business. You know what I love about waking up every morning in my business? You know what I love about waking up? Because I remember waking up to go to work, and my coworkers that I used to work with, I made good friends with. And I used to tell them that I used to cry on the toilet every morning. And I wasn't lying. I was so depressed to go to work that I would literally shed some tears on the toilet before getting up every day, right? That's pretty sad. And they would really laugh at me and they thought it was kind of like a running joke, but I really did that. So now I actually look forward to getting up to talk to you guys. I actually look forward to getting up to share with you guys, right? Okay. And that's because I am able to be completely free in my own business. And I think that that's great news because, like, if I don't want to work with you, I don't have to. Yes, if I want to close my doors, I can. I don't have to let anybody in my business that I don't want to. Yes, I can do what I want with my business. And so can you. If I feel that certain amounts of money and certain people don't align with my vision or my mission, do I have to work with you? Heck no. And I absolutely love it. I love that freedom in my business, and those are the freedoms that you have as well. So be free. Be free to be you, because guess what? If people don't like it, there's the door, right? They can leave. And you can attract the people in that belong, right? My Brit bestie, I call her my Brit bestie, she's here, okay? And she made a freaking boss move recently. And let me tell you what that was. She had a freaking group of like 8,000 to 9,000 plus people, women, okay, that she built some years ago. And it was a wonderful rock star group. But she decided that this group no longer aligns with the customers and the clients that I want to now serve. I'm taking a pivot. I'm taking a shift. So she made a very, and I know she hopefully doesn't mind me sharing this, but she made a very bold navigational turn to where she wanted to go. She closed that big old group. She opened herself a new group. Hello. And having massive success. Not saying she wasn't successful before, but she's dialed down even more. And as you can see, she's doing the same thing with IG. Sometimes, guys, you've got to take a leap of faith and you've got to stand for what you do and you don't believe in. If something that you're doing or something that you're aligning yourself with does not match your core values, it's time to cut the cord. And honestly, guys, I have to do this in everyday life, and sometimes it hurts. There could be some opportunities out there that are calling your name that you really want. You try to get them. You find out they don't align with your core values. You got to say no. You got to cut the cord. And that's just where it's at. Thanks, Janine. Absolutely. She did it before and can do it 10 times over and 10 times freaking better. And so can all of you. So can all of you. So today, guys, we've been talking about 3 steps to a brand that they can't forget. I want you to drop me an emoji if you want a freaking irresistible brand. A brand that people won't forget. Great morning, Freedom Tribe of Brescia. Welcome in. I want you to drop me emoji if that's the type of brand that you want. I want you to ask yourself and talk about your brand like she's a person. I mean, you don't have to do it in public. I'm talking about, to yourself. And you can, if you want, talk about it in public this way. But I'm talking about your own work with you, yourself, and your brand. Ask yourself, is she fun? Is she flirty? Is she sassy? Is she friendly? Is she relatable? Do you want a brand that people can relate to? What do you want? Great morning, Pamela. Welcome in. What do you want? Ask yourself those questions. So guys, thanks so much for coming in. We're going to be warming up this group over the next few days. Tomorrow, I'm going to be live on the business page tomorrow. So catch me there tomorrow, okay? And I'll probably be back in the group again towards the end of the week. But I want you guys, if you haven't already seen the Amazon workshop and you're interested in learning how to drop ship and get yourself to the point where you can have 20K months on that platform, be sure to sign up for the workshop below. It is bit.ly/win-with Amazon, and it's pinned below. So I hope to see you guys on there next week. So you guys be wonderful. You guys be blessed. Have a wonderful and prosperous day, and I'll see you guys soon.